MECHAVERSE.co presents 1 to 144 high grade H2 double bullet. Hello everyone, welcome back to my review. This is part 2 where I'm gonna go over the parts and the articulation in detail. Starting from the bottom, we have some really nice looking leg. They are a lot bulkier than the H1 normal wear. And they have this kind of angular design all around, which in my opinion looks kinda good. And with a bit of panel lining, I believe this thing will come to life. We'll see in part 3. And as far as articulation go, they can rotate at hip, and then they can bend at the knee at 2 joints to achieve the full 180. Although you can see there, it's a bit hollow. You can see what happens on the back without any problems. But I believe it's needed because there is an extra bending point there, which is needed mostly for the transformation. But I believe if you want to make your H2 double bullet reverse joint, you can do it. And since I'm a fan of the Armored Core saga, it makes enough sense to me. The feet can move forward and backward some, and then they can move to the side really good actually. And they can bend down like that, again, just for the transformation. And let's continue with the waist section. It's a really impressive waist section. You see there is a lot of colors, and no one of them are actually stickers. They are all molded plastic. Even there on the back, this yellow you see there, is actually a yellow part under this blue part. So it's a really cool. And for high grade, I believe they did a very good job. As far as articulation goes, front skirts move separately, side skirts move up pretty far, and then they can bend like this for whatever reason. And then the back skirt move actually quite a bit. And on the back of the back skirt, there are 2 grooves where we can easily store the beam sabers. And let's continue with the even more impressive chest section. You see they gave you the sticker for the H symbol and the black stickers inside the vents, although I don't think they were really needed, because from a distance you can't tell if it's blue or black. Anyways, it's a nice bonus. And as far as articulation goes, the neck, there is the polycap ball joint for the neck, which likes to pop off more than I'd like to. But not a big deal, it can move forward and backward. And the shoulder can move forward and backward and up and down. And for the MS mode of the H2 double bullet, that will be all, but there is an extra joint which allow you to extend the torso, although the neck kinda goes inside and hides the head, so you can bend it backward and he's ready for the transformation. And let's go with what I believe is the plainest part of the whole Gundam, which would be the arms. They are, yeah, as you can see, they are pretty plain. As far as articulation goes, they can move up like that, and then they can rotate below the shoulder and bend at the elbow at 2 joints. Let's call that 135. And of course this thing can pop out and turn like the original wear, although they don't give you any shield, so it's useless. For hands, they give you 5 different hands. They give you 2 holding hands, 2 completely closed fists, and an open dynamic hand. Although a minor disappointment is that hand covers aren't enough. They are 4 hand covers, so there will be 1 hand left without it. But it's not a big deal. And when you attach these things to the shoulder, the arms that were the plainest part of the Gundam become suddenly more interesting. And as far as articulation goes, they can move forward and backward. Although not as much as I'd like to. I was kinda hoping you could bring them forward like that for a shoulder kick, I believe. And Anyways, they can rotate there and rotate there. And this part is on a ball joint, so it can have a little bit of wiggling around. And if the chest and the waist weren't impressive enough, when you come to the head, it really blew me away. This under chin gray is actually molded plastic. I saw that in the review, but I couldn't believe that. It's amazing how they did that. I really loved it. And the only sticker applied on this kit are the one on the forehead camera and these two at the side of the horns. The rest is molded plastic, and of course the back of the head. The rest is molded plastic, and it's awesome. It's just awesome. For accessory, they give you two clear pink beams, which fit rather nicely in the beam saber handle stored on the Gundam's butt. And then they give you these two rifles slash pistols. I'm not sure what they are called. I believe they are the Twin Dots rifle, but I'm not following the show, so I might be mistaken. They look kinda plain, but since they are two, that's gonna make up for that. The only moving part is the folding handle. And then we have the extra hip joint, which is gonna be used for the transformation, although I'm not sure it was needed. In any case, it's nice that they gave you. And last but not least, the action base, which is gonna really help this guy to bring out all the amazing poses you can pull off. And an extra little bonus is that you can store the extra hip joint and all the manipulator you're not using on the underneath of the action base. So it's kinda useful, I believe. And that will end my second part of the review of the 1-to-144 high grade Gundam H2 Double Bullet. And stay tuned for the next part when I'm gonna go over the fully assembled MS. And by now, so far, it is a really nice kit, a lot of amazing articulation, and it certainly live up to my expectation, if not more, and we'll see in the next part. So, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye!